So the first thing we're going to do is, thankfully you have 2 shots still available. Let's get rid of the suppression. Free up Sebastian. Hoorah!
Could use some ammo over here.
Yeah, you sure could. We got 97 to take that guy out. We got 97 to do a world of hurt on that guy. And I'm thinking, let's get them world of hurting.
I need ammo.
We got to be able to do some follow-up shots here with the rest of us. Big time. Now we got a room full of you-know-what's roaming free. So maybe the first ones that we do is, let's see what kind of long-range shots we have available. Let's try go against that sniper. He did the most world of hurt on Amanda Panda up there. 94.76 on the crit. And we took him out. There we go. There we go. That's what I was counting on. And we got the double tap, and we get to take our second shot. And hopefully, yes, take care of 2 with 1 stone. Okay, now we got a little freedom of movement, maybe. Sebastian, unfortunately, you'd normally be able to move a heck of a lot farther. I'm a little hesitant to bring you into the room here where you potentially could get flanked. Just hesitant more than I want to be. So we have some decent shots still right here. Vladimir, you need some redemption here on this executioner. You're letting the Iron Lady outshine you. I need you to start producing. There's 1 down. Along with some cover. And another down. There we go. Feeling a little better. Silence, yes, but we got more active out there. In fact, we got 4 operatives and a heavy. So we got a rocket loose out there, which does not thrill me. Does not thrill me. So I think what we're going to do is steady you, T-Bone, in case they make an appearance that we need your help with eradicating. Ruth, I want to get you down there. And I can't quite. Dang it. Amanda Panda, you're just laying out in the wide open because of all the cover damage. So hopefully they don't move up and take advantage of that. Ruth, that's not in the circle. We'll move you there just in case somehow we're lucky, but I think it's outside, just outside the circle. Yes, it is. Dang it. I wish there was somebody else right now to give you a command. We're going to at least get you in this full cover. Ah, I see. That's why you have to run around.
Heading there now.
But at least you're in full cover. Let's just hope they don't move to get Amanda in their sights. Sebastian, maybe we can therefore get you into some kind of hidden cover? What are we looking at out back here? This would get you some cover. That pod was all inside. I'm not seeing necessarily broken windows on the back. So let's see about getting you concealed. Oh, there's another thing we can do. Why am I deciding to be so risky about this? We can get this inside, but let's before we throw it, let's see if there's a way we can move Sebastian first to any decent cover. Yeah, not really. Not any decent cover I'm comfortable with that gives him concealment. So we're just gonna chuck the battle scanner. Now I can get it across all the way. You got an arm. You have got an arm. It's not going to reveal anybody down below. I almost feel like we need vision down below more than up above. Because I want to know who's close. I want to know who's nearby, if anybody. Here, I can't tell where that's landing. There we go. So we're going to chuck it down here. And they're down there. They are down there. Boy, are they down there. And that's one. In fact, are all those active down there? I'm not sure all of a sudden anymore. There may be pods down there that aren't even active yet. Some of those have got to be 1, 2, 3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got another pod that hasn't even been activated yet. That's what it is. It's 2 pods, 1 active part. Or let's put it this way: we killed 1. There's 1, 2, 3. So there's still 1 more random guy out there that we haven't identified yet. Is one of these guys the heavy that's active? Yes, this one right here. No. That's who we're looking at. A steadied weapon, probably a steadied weapon. So I don't see an active Rocketeer. So unfortunately, somewhere around out here, we have probably a steadied rocket. Or was this guy? I think we have a rocket. Yeah, we got a heavy. So we got a rocket out there somewhere that we can't see and we don't know about, that we got to be very, very careful with. So let's try and get ourselves ready and set up. We got our rocket set. Mia Hamm, I would like to get you more in this direction for your long range. Should they come above, even in the distance.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Tommy, I would like to have you near here if we need to toss a grenade down in the midst at some point. So I'm going to keep you up above. And Keith, it's only half cover, but not everybody can have full cover, right? Well, for now, we're going to pop you here, maybe.
Moving to position.
Now I got to figure out what I want to do with infantry soldiers, and I'm thinking, well, you've been moved. We definitely would like to be able to reload here, so I may bring you over here, even though it's half cover from some directions.
Heading out.
And reload.
Ready to rock.
And reload you up top.
It's killing time.
I think I'm going to keep you on Overwatch just because you have view down this way in case that missing Rocketeer comes from that direction. Even though I'd like to just have everybody full ammo. A lot of guys down there. Oops, are we going to get vision now? No. Are we going to get vision now? Is he far enough back where we get vision? Not quite. Oh! We have a sectoid commander, and it looked like an outsider coming up our backside. Well, that's not timely. Is it ever timely, though? Is it ever timely? The only good thing is we do have time to heal Amanda.
Medkits fix everything. Calm down.
Okay. Amanda, what is your range? pretty dang good, except he's over here in full cover. And bringing you over here is not wise. In fact, bringing you even any closer than here might not be wise. Besides, you got to reload. So let's get you into cover and reload. All those exciting dreams going on in my head are bashed because you're not loaded. Why can't we move here? What is in the way there? I don't know. But it means you can't take any cover. Except for this cover.
Rock and roll.
Sebastian, we need to get some vision. Some reliable vision. But we got to be careful if yeah, we can't bring you there. You can't reach the spot I want. So maybe we bring you around, start bringing you around the back so you can then eventually go down here and give me my vision, my reliable vision. Amanda. Awkward thing about your position is the outsider went outside. Well, he either went outside or he's in the corner of this room. Let's put it that way. So he may still be inside. I take that back. So moving you to that corner is probably not going to help us. It's better to get you set here and reloaded. Okay. Problem is we're going to have to bring some sight. Okay, we got sight on that guy now. We can bring at least some suppression maybe while you get reloaded.
Ready to rock.
So we do have danger zone. That's how you were able to suppress more than one. I missed that. And you don't have sight of where he's at the moment? How bizarre is that? But I can slip you over here and you have sight, and at least from him you have full cover.
Roger that.
So now we can provide the suppression to at least, not that it doesn't keep us exposed to some mind games. That's what worries me the most. But can we bring some other fire to bear now? Do we not see him from certain angles here? There's just too much stuff in the way. Well, that chair is considered, the back of that chair is considered full cover. So I'd have to bring you way over here in order to get any kind of line of sight. Well, Putin, we're going to try it. The other thing I have to wonder about... Yeah, you don't have line of sight either. The other thing I have to wonder about is now a time to try and send a rocket over here. If it hits, it might clear line of sight vision over to the outsider too, and allow us to take some shots that we're going to need to take. And do this now while the rest of those Exalt members are busy downstairs doing whatever they're doing downstairs. Hefty damage, and they are exposed. Just the way we like it. Vladimir, this is nice for you. Well, there's some mind games we don't have to worry about. Now, with your long range, we can actually then suppress over here and do a tiny bit of damage, or are we feeling 80% is good enough? I think what we'll do is we'll suppress and then pop over this Iron Lady down here to see if she can't provide the final shot. Are we going to be in distance down here? We might be out of range down here. But we'd be in range from here. Although it'd be not encouraging cover from there. I wonder, do you have the range from here? No. Well, how lucky do we feel? Suppression to start it off. I think it does one ding. What is the special suppression we have? Mayhem along with our danger zone. So that's why we get some damage when we suppress. Or 2 rapid fires, 2 at 64. How lucky do we feel? Because if I don't hit and connect on one of these 2, we're gonna get hurt. But we're not guaranteed to get rid of this guy either. And then if I don't connect with Iron Lady, I think it's better to do suppression and put Iron Lady exposed, because at least the outsider will be suppressed. And I think this is the safer of our 2 options. Ooh, we also have you, Tommy. Well, I'm going to assume and hope I have vision from here on you, Tommy. Maybe we can get you a shot.
Solid copy.
And we do have a pretty dang good shot to take it out. There we go. Alright. That means I can leave some on Overwatch in case they continue coming around this staircase. And you're in decent cover. If they make it to the top of the staircase, I'm going to have more Overwatch. And they're on the move. And they're active. So we now have 2 active pods of 6. And there's a Rocketeer. But right now, not in a good spot to be able to shoot. Thank goodness. So they're not moving well because they don't know where we are. Thank goodness for small favors. Now the question is, who do we see down the staircase? There's a number down the staircase, but nobody's visible. How are they not visible to you? Oh, so this particular pod here never activated. I could have sworn Ruth would have seen them. So it looks like Ruth needs to... I need the double run, and I hate doing that. Hate doing that into the great unknown. So instead, we use a battle scanner for back here. And that would at least give some vision out the window too, maybe. Okay, that side of the room is pretty bare at the moment. I can run over there if I need vision on these guys. Now the question becomes, what's going to be the best way to activate? Now, one thing that did happen is most of the activated ones went back to this corner. When time comes, if I reset my rocket, and where is the Rocketeer? Right here. A shredder would be able to go down there, right? I would get damage down there from a shredder. And at the same time, if all of them are over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, hopefully that guy's not one of them. Otherwise it activates the extra pod. So I think that's going to be an option for us. But we're going to hold off on it because I don't want to risk that one guy being part of this pod and activating. So that at least with a rocket and a shredder, we can do some extra damage down there and make it easier when we do hit to do damage. So that's a backup plan right there. In the meantime, we need to get ready and getting ourselves positioned for them. Now we still would not have vision down there. I'm not comfortable that that wouldn't activate. So we're gonna bring everybody down to this end of the room now. Get ourselves reloaded, overwatched, whatever it is we're gonna be able to do.
I'm on the move.
And we're gonna keep you, I think, right there for now. If it turns out, I'd love to get you over here if I knew it wouldn't activate them down those stairs. But I don't have faith in that, so we're gonna reload you.
It's killing time.
We're gonna bring that grenade potential back over in this direction.
I'm on the move. Let's do this.
Amanda, we're gonna get your run and gun nearby again.
Solid copy.
The rocket, we're just gonna steady. Sorry, I'm taking slow time. We're gonna overwatch there, overwatch there, overwatch there. I just want to make sure I'm picking the right moves for us to take care of. We can get Alexis back into the game, back in here if they go up anywhere. Once again, you're in good position. Let's steady you. And everybody else needs to get moved down to get ready for action. Vladimir, I'd rather have you. Yeah, well, you can be on Overwatch there. Actually, you can reload there. That's more important right now. And Keith, you kind of need to be reloaded too, so we're only going to move you that far.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Let's see if they come up that stair and activate. Set of stairs. Oh, there's still someone back in that direction. And they are coming up and activating. Ruth, it's your job to get a hit on them. Or are they still not active? That's insane. How close can they be and not active? Is it, what's going on? There's something playing funny games with the line of sight right now. Well, one thing I'm feeling, you don't see them? I want eyes back in there. And I want those eyes so I don't necessarily activate this pod.
Tak jest. Przechodzę na pozycję.
So what you're telling me, guys, is I can't see over that little lip down in there. Well, so much for that plan. So what I could do is still see into the room and be behind full cover to do it from there.
Rozumiem.
There we go. That's better. At least I have vision of some now. Some, but not all. One, two, three, four. So this pod is all together. Yeah, but if I shoot that rocket, it's a waste because they have various healing abilities. So I don't want to do that unless I have a way to follow up on them. Yeah, saying you don't even have line of sight. Is it because they're down the stairs and I'm looking straight over the top of their heads and don't see them? That's got to be what it is. That's crazy. That's insane. That doesn't seem right. But if that's the case, oh, but you would have, we still can't run out here to go out there because they were on fire, even though they're no longer on fire. It's going to make you run inside and activate them to get in that position. Crazy. Crazy. Well, maybe we just do it. Well, we'll do it with Amanda, because even if they do activate and they run towards us, that's close combat. If they run downstairs, we'll deal with it. And still, they don't see us. Does that mean we won't be seen here, Iron
On my
Lady?
way.
I still find this insane. I don't think the stairs are that steep, but we'll try taking advantage of it. And the next turn, if we have to, we would have the ability to move up towards the edge.
Двигаюсь к точке. Roger, tracking.
And that's a major load of Overwatch we're going to have if they come up those stairs.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Roger that. Scanning.
Got it covered.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
No target. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I want 3 is for steady weapon.
Come get some. Действую.
Affirmative.
Let's see if they continue their trek up the stairs. Ah, well, they do. Oh. Murder Alley. But the rest of them were smart. Oh, except for that one.
Damn it.
And stayed low. They hear the noise. They wonder what's going on. How could they not hear the noise? Alright, it's now our turn. And the first thing we want to do is take a look into this room. Oh, let's take a good look and see what we want to do. Where is the rocket? There's the rocket right there. Or at least one rocket. Because now we have 2 rockets out there. Do we see the backpack of the other rocket anywhere down here? So we still have an unknown rocket. Let's get over to you, T-Bone. I want to see if now is the time for your final rocket. That would pick up a Rocketeer. Is there any set spot somewhere? That seems to be the best where we can pick up the most. We get 4 in this blast. 5. No. Because if I move it over to pick up the... there's 5. Now we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Launching.
Can't ask for much more shredding than that. Amanda, we're gonna... Oh, Ruth. We got some nice shots for you to take. There's the first one. Nice.
Nailed him.
Margaret Thatcher, we got a shot for you, don't we? Oh boy, do we.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Yeah, I'm already keeping score. Putin, we can get you off to this nice full cover corner.
Двигаюсь на позицию.
I'm most interested in your shot on the Rocketeer. Didn't quite move in a spot to get him flanked. So I think we got someone else. Maybe we can move up. Can you make it to the wall? Yeah. Means you're going to be susceptible to shots of your own. But I want that rocket out. I want that Rocketeer gone bad.
He's down.
Now we can lower the count even some more. What's down in... Oh, that guy. I don't like that guy. Hiding down there in a corner from me. So right now we're not even in line of sight. Well, the numbers on this room have been lowered dramatically, don't you think? Question is it dramatic enough? I think what we're going to do is bring you into full cover over here, Mia Hamm, hoping you might get some vision to help us out next turn since you have no vision now.
X-ray spotted.
Oh, we heard noise over there. Fortunately, those three are, compared to what we're dealing with right now, three of the weakest. Now, Tommy. Tommy Pokemon Hearts. Can you help us out? And what's the best way you can help us out? Well, we found their Rocketeer. He's hiding off in the corner. Problem is, can you get something down there? He's overwatching though and not steadied, right? So if I bring you here, I don't think that would pop any overwatch, and it might give you better angles.
Moving to position.
Yeah, no overwatch. Whew. I worried there for a second. Let's go find out the best use of a grenade. The question becomes, chem grenade or some other grenade? Let's compare. So far, some other grenade has my vote. Yep, the numbers are coming down, but not enough to keep us from taking hits. That's the problem. Amanda. We come down, do a world of hurt on this guy, and then run somewhere. Run somewhere. Like if we were able to take this guy out, you could run somewhere over here. So maybe, Amanda, what we do is we run you down here. Unfortunately, we have Overwatch here. So let's see if there's something else we can do first. Is there half cover we can run to that would break the Overwatch? Probably. Probably this might. It also might not. We're going to see if it does to here. We're going to expose you now, Sebastian. Okay, we did pop the Overwatch. Good news. So he's a heavy, not a Rocketeer. Is that what I'm telling myself? But he has the pack on his back as if he was a Rocketeer. That only leaves you with half cover. But we're working on this guy big time right now. He's hollow targeted. And we got our sniper in our back pocket, covering the back door at least. Why don't we do it? Since it took me to you, I'm not ready for you, but since it took me here, we're gonna do it. Let's do our precision. One down.
Kill confirmed.
Ooh, precision might have been better if I realized the other one was a sniper, but now we get a chance on that sniper. Ah, way to go, teach it. Way to teach it. Ah, Margaret Thatcher, I wish we had a way to move you for some shots. So I think what we're going to probably do is reload you, and then if we need to, we can get to the edge.
Ready to rock.
With full ammo. This is where we run you down now that the Overwatch is gone, Amanda.
Moving to position.
And I wish I could just keep you there for that last shot. But I can't. Gets you pretty exposed, but you do have some great perks to be a tank. That would give him an open shot against you in the open, so yeah, we gotta at least have some kind of cover for you to use to try and protect yourself.
I'm on the move.
I feel sorry for Sebastian at the top of the stairs. I worry about him now too. No. Who do we get? We got two up on the balcony that are exposed now. That's not good news. Sebastian's hit and down. And somehow we got lucky on that one.
They're repositioning on
He's
us.
got snapshot. And we're flanked.
Fire over here.
And we got lucky on that one. Thank you, Red Fog. And we got another shot we gotta survive somehow. I don't think he has a shot right now. He does on Mia Hamm.
Taking fire.
Okay, we gotta get this going fast. This rocket guy out here bugs me. He did a heck of a lot of damage. Question is, do I have enough up here to get rid of this strong guy in the background here? And I don't like my options there. Well, we can always lock him in and suppress, which would leave Amanda available to get out here and do some big time damage. We do have a decent shot against this guy. Let's find out what shots we have. I think, oh, we do still have two. We still have two. Okay, Alexis, teach it.
Kill confirmed.
Having someone down is not a good feeling. Having someone down is not a good feeling. Mia Hamm, so that was not double tap because it doesn't cool down, so we still got someone out here. Loose cannon without an immediate shot. Small favors. So I'm thinking, Amanda, we need you, and we need you to get out here fast. Amanda, this is where I'm sending you right now. Okay, we're gonna do the shot on the heavy, the one that was so bad to us. Oof, he's a pretty strong guy. What the heck is up with him? Because he's Commander Lago Van Dorn. Any relation? Is it any relation? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Can we get a crit on this one? No. Can we get a crit on this one? Yes.
Burning through ammo fast.
Keith, you're hurting, but you can also suppress for me if I need it. If I can get you into the right spot to be able to suppress from. And that's not it. Now why can't we? Oh, because it's burning, it's burning, it's burning. And it's probably going to disappear because it's burning. Can we see from over there? Are we too far away? It's a big question in my mind. Big question in my mind. One thing we have the option to be able to do Yeah, if we can suppress right from here with you if we need it, but I'd rather have Keith be able to do it from here.
Okay.
Ah, we can't. So I have a suppression option. Let's clear up some loose ends.
Допрыгался.
And those are nicely cleaned up loose ends. Now is when I feel I need to bring my rocket in.
Okay.
We're not looking at great percentage shots here. So Keith, you're going to suppress. Just in case we don't kill.
Bring in the pain.
And that's going to help these extra shots we're about to take. Just a little bit. Hopefully enough. Yeah. We're getting so close on the commander dude. Getting so close. And the only problem now is I can get you up for a shot here, Margaret Thatcher, but it you're a little exposed in the process of doing that. And I kind of now... Well... It's only 41% back there. I'm thinking when we do the danger, I gotta do the suppression way off in the distance because he's also very powerful and hanging out there in the wind.
Hi, Commander.
We're gonna try this one. Oh, are we? Can we get any closer than that? Can we get any closer than that? Ruth, we got to start you heading out in that direction. We're gonna have to take a chance that he's suppressed, so we can get you close enough to help us out. Here we go. Iron Lady. We gotta take a chance because he's gonna be able to run and take a shot from somewhere. Do we have to hope the shot? I'm guessing we got someone down. We just got to make some of these things happen. Hopefully it doesn't lead to more being down. No. Ooh, that's a pretty tough shot. This is not feeling good. What are we looking at? Is there a chance that these are my last two that I've got alive? Is there a chance that that's the case? And that if I end the mission quick enough? Well, I do have a way to take this one. Oh, good. Double tap. Double tap is out of ammo.
Okay. X-ray down.
What are the chances? What are the chances? What are the chances? We have run and gun.
Going in for the kill. Understood. Moving out.
Oh,
Weapons empty. Scanning
baby. I think this will take care of that last hit point. Now we just gotta hope, beyond hope, that this is it.
Aye, aye. Ready fire.
And we get out of here. My two will be rescued in the bare nick of time, and they won't die.
WFXS indicate that a minor electrical fire was reported near the upper floors of a large office building downtown. Sources indicate that first responders were on the scene within minutes. So far, there have been no reported injuries. In light of the recent events taking place around the globe, it's certainly reassuring to know that our emergency services personnel are still putting their lives at risk to deal with these situations as they arise.
I'll give Exalt some credit. They managed to hide their primary facility in plain sight.
Yeah, they did. And they proved to be a difficult nut to crack for us. I have two that we almost lost, and they will be out for an extended period. So we'll see how well we can move forward, but we saved everybody from almost certain death. $42.50. Big. That puts a damper on the elation of getting rid of Exalt. Cognitive enhancer, neuroregulator. The illuminator gun sight, lots and lots of meld. And some damaged items to boot.
Commander, with Exalt's headquarters destroyed and the remaining forces in hiding, we shouldn't have any further need for our covert operations section. I think it's time we refocused our efforts on the aliens themselves.
All right, what I think I'm going to do at this point is pause. I'm going to take a look at how long this mission's run just to see how I need to put it in. If I do it in one mission, I don't want to extend it any further now. If I don't do it in one mission, then I may add a little conclusion to this part. But for the moment, we're going to pause, and hope you survived that as well as better than I did, I should say. Whew. So I've decided to go ahead and end this mission and get our next episode lined up. Before we get too far, though, we're going to do one thing so I don't forget it, and that is repair our damaged items, and we'll just repair them all. There we go. Just as a sobering view, we're going to look at a couple things. We're going to view our soldiers, where I officially have 3 active and available. A buttload fatigued, which I wish everybody was. It's when we get down to this lower part with the extreme wound times: 50 days, 42 days, 31 days, 38 days, 28 days. Those are the killers. We do have a handful ready to come back in single-digit days. So I'm going to try and take a positive spin on that and say we're going to climb out of this. If I can just find a way to get rid of these mega wound times. Wow. Visiting the memorial, I think it's time to be a little sobering. I guess after that last mission, at least we didn't lose anybody. Just a reminder, we have lost 5 soldiers on this playthrough. Venus Williams being the first, Bumgarner being the next, and that was, I think that might have been one of the DLC missions. Arthur Ashe, I think that was, I almost feel like that was a bomb disposal mission over on the train yard, wasn't it? You'll have to remind me if I remember these wrong and I'm mixing up playthroughs. Zhang then was the last one. But before that, we had Golden Balls Beckham. That was a tough one to lose. That was a tough one to lose. No doubt about that. And then Zhang, I felt was the worst one I felt about it, because we walked right into a trap mission and had to evacuate and couldn't bring him with us. That was tough. That was tough. But anyway, let's keep moving and seeing what else we got to do. One thing I'm going to do is go ahead and build some more aircraft. I'd like to build a couple more. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got our 6 right here. I'm going to order another one here. That'll bring 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll bring our 6 into North America. Because you notice our funds are amazingly strong after taking out Exalt. And we're going to order one and back up down here, and we'll end up having to transfer it over to where we need it. Okay. Now let's look at a few small handful of other things that we can build. I'm not going to probably blow through all these funds right now, but I did notice in these build items, let's just get this skeleton key built. We can afford it, and let's just get it done so we have it available when we need to use it. I'd also like to re-look at dodge, aim, and tracking just to make sure I always have enough of those on hand. We've seen using them the last couple air battles. They really do make a difference. Shame on me for letting those slide and forgetting about them, but we're going to do one more uplink or aim module. We're going to do 3 tracking. I'm just the benchmark for me now is just going to try to have 3 of each. Yeah, I should have enough drone wrecks. And then get up here to dodge. I just think I need one more of those. There it is. Alright, that leaves us 753. We're in good shape. We may need some facilities built here soon, but at the moment, we're going to hang with what we got. We're going to keep this. I guess what I can do is just excavate on this row for now, just to have all the space necessary that I might need to do something last minute, since I have the funds. Alright, and then one final look at our satellites. We have a couple more being built. We have 2 available. I'll be able to, as soon as those other 2 are built, I'll be able to blanket, well, hopefully cover Europe at that point. One thing I noticed when I came in here looking around, South Africa is no longer maxed out to leave us at the end of the month. So I guess taking out Exalt must have lowered everybody's panic just a little bit. So that just worked in our favor also. So with that in mind, we've taken that little overview. We kind of take a breath from that last Exalt mission. Let's see if we can start clean and move forward in a positive direction. And we got an abduction right away before hardly anybody has returned to active duty. So this will be a fun team to put together. Let's see what kind of abduction we're looking. Swarming, of course, too.
There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
How much time do we have to pass? Let's find out. 7 hours is it, so we really aren't going to have time to try and gain too many more soldiers. We'll have to look at some high fatigue soldiers probably that we can take along. That's my job right now, and we'll meet you shortly once I pick out the team we're going to go with. Alright, we're back and we have the team picked out. It's true, I ended up having to double fatigue 3 of our soldiers on this mission. And we have 2 mechs on this mission, and highlighted one problem is I have normally not brought both of them out at the same time in the past. Out of necessity I did this time, and I really am using a very base weapon for Barry Bonds. Well, I'll have to focus on his grenade abilities to help us out, but shooting abilities, we could have used a nice weapon upgrade, so we may have to look at a few more weapon upgrades in the future for our mechs should this situation arise again. And the way we've been getting injured, it just might. One thing we are using on Barry Bonds today is the cognitive enhancer. He doesn't have the greatest of will, and since I do need to keep promoting back my mechs, I figure it's not a bad thing to use. What it does is it increases XP for this soldier or mech trooper by 20%, and it grants +5 will. Unfortunately, it's the only one we got. We are unable to reverse engineer this, and there's one other item that we got from Exalt that we'll be using on this mission, and I'll make sure and show you that also. The minigun, unfortunately, is not as good as the railgun, so he's got a little bit of a disadvantage there. We also have Peter the General Van Dorn. He's got his standard build going out on this one also, with the alloy jacketed rounds to help him out. One of the other fun little tools is we have one of our double fatigued soldiers, Alexis Teach It Drag. And let's take a look at this one real quick in case you aren't familiar with it. The Illuminator gun sight, so much better than our alloy bipod now. What we have is it confers +12 aim, +12 crit chance to her primary weapon. It confers the Executioner perk, granting an additional 10 aim and 10 crit chance against enemies at 50% health or less. So that's a nice little upgrade for our snipers here. If that's primarily very well may be how I use it. Amanda Panda, another one of our double fatigue soldiers. At least the double fatigues are some of our best that we're bringing out. She's got her good old standard build along with her. Babe the Bambino Ruth is along. We've got a token battle scanner. Since it's swarming, hopefully I can throw it somewhere and then reveal quite a bit to help us out with the boom boom side of what we have brought on this mission. Kristen Nitzerk Drag missed out on the fun on the Exalt mission, so we get to bring her along as our gunner. She's got the armor-piercing ammo to help us out. The final double fatigue soldier is Trevor T-Bone Hertz, so if you got to bring someone and double fatigue them, you might as well make it your best Rocketeer you got, and that's what we've done. And finally, we got Tamir Shalom Busti along as our engineer. He's going to have, I think he has, is it 3 or 4? I think it's, yeah, 3 uses of the smoke grenade to help protect us when I get out of line in my movements, as I often am prone to do. And he'll also bring, for a little extra offensive potential, especially swarming, hopefully they'll be packed together where we can deal damage to them. He's got some nice offensive weapons along 3 of those alien grenades also. So there's the team we're taking out on this waterfront mission in Hong Kong, China. Let's go see exactly which waterfront we're dealing with on this swarming mission.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting.
We're heading
Ooh.
into China for the next operation. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
All right, this is one that's going to be interesting, especially depending on how we start. Not the biggest of waterfront maps to have a swarming mission take place. So join me next time and let's find out if we can handle this. Well, we handled Exalt, if you want to call that handling Exalt. So hopefully we can handle this one, only do it without having anybody fall to the ground and risk their life. Hey, do me a favor, hit that like, dislike button, leave me a comment. Are you hanging in there? Am I exhausting you as much as I'm exhausting me? I don't know. If you're just joining this playthrough late, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. And I sure do, as always, really appreciate you taking the time to watch these episodes.
Thank you.